Hello, poor people. How are you today? Very quickly, I'm going to explain the one hindrance in your communication, which is your mindset. In situations like this, a huge majority look towards the external. What pickup line can I learn? What new vocabulary can I add to my bank? How can I sit? Or how should I dress? And all of these are wonderful in its proportion. I'm not trying to narrow all of your problems to one sentence. But mindset is very important. And I've taught it incessantly in this place. A belief need not vocalized as long as it's sustained would compel behaviors to produce that outcome. If you engage in a conversation with the mindset of appearing confident or smart, you would notice something very interesting. It compels you to use high-end vocabularies or speak in a formal manner, which is not where you want to end up. Anyone who's an advanced communicator understands perfectly, especially in a casual conversation. You don't want to be too professional. You don't want your communication to be too structured. You save that for the business meetings. Even in your own life, approaching a lady, for instance, if you go with the mindset of portraying confidence, it betrays insecurity. You would ooze an energy that is repulsive. She can smell it off you. Because it's most likely you confuse confidence with arrogance. Whereas confidence is the actual opposite. Confidence is the lack of insecurity. The reason that virtue is attributed to people like me is whenever I'm conversing with someone, I'm there to engage. I'm not there to audition for your approval. I'm not there to think about what you think of me or assess myself in the middle of the conversation. What did I say? Did I upset him? My apologies. I'm a little bit under the weather. But this is how most people live. You're in a conversation with a lady and you're trying to portray confidence. You mess everything up because when she makes fun of your height, for instance, oh, you're short, a confident response would be, tell me something I don't know. An insecure response, what do you mean I'm short? Get up, let's measure, let's stand next to each other. It's because you're on heels. I believe I'm taller than you. That's a very stupid conversation. It betrays insecurity. And I told you, no matter what external confidence or no matter what externalities you try to affect, for as long as your mindset is wrong, you would naturally produce the result. Akin. The Bible says it perfectly. This These signs shall follow them that believe. These signs shall follow them that believe. So whether you believe a lie or the truth, there are signs to your believing. If you clothe a poor person for that same reason with the most luxurious apparel, give him $100,000 watch, put him a very nice car. Upon engagement, you can discern that this person is not wealthy. For that same reason, an individual can be lying hard about his income status, and you might not have the fact to dispute his claim, but intrinsically, you know something is wrong about this guy. He is not who he says he is. Not because you work in an intelligence facility or you have all the claims to facilitate the truth, but you know deep down something is wrong. That's his mindset at work. Do you know operatives, the reason they're exceptional at what they do is because they become the person They become the person they're trying to portray. They do not act like the person, they become the person. They think from that standpoint, they operate like the person, they discard whatever identity they previously held. That's why there are stringent rules like do not contact any family member when you're on field operation. Do not do this. Do not engage in activities that remind you of who you were. This is your new identity. This is where you live. This is your new name. This is the cover story. Embody it. Mindset. At this juncture, anyone with a degree of a brain would have been able to discern the solution, which is to sustain the right mindset. The first way to begin recalibrating your mind is to affect the external influence, which is the kind of content you consume. Most people fail to understand you're being programmed subliminally. Unconsciously, you're being programmed. So once you scroll 5 times and every video contains relationship, my girl did this, or my woman won't let me go play, it's only a matter of time before you think it's normal to request permission from a lady to go play or to go out with your boys. It's fucking asinine. Please understand, as a full grown man, 40, 45, you need permission of a 20, 25-year-old to go hang out with your boys. And you think it's normal because of the programming. So change the kind of content you consume, change the kind of books you read. The best way to do this is not by affecting external circumstance, but internally. Devise a purpose, devise a goal. Who do you want to become? What do you want to achieve? And make sure all your actions are tailored towards producing that result. And as always, my friends, a pleasure speaking to you. I'll see you in the next one.